everyone, it's Auntie D from the Language Loft. My goal is to make Afrikaans easier and more enjoyable for your child. If your child is struggling with Afrikaans, be sure to follow me for practical tips, lessons, and lots of support. Today, we'll be learning about how to change basic statements and questions from direct to indirect speech. Let's get started. Before we learn how to do these changes, let's look at what direct speech looks like. Direkte Rede. This is when someone's words are repeated exactly as they were said. The words are placed in quotation marks. Sarah sê, ek is baie bly. Indirekte Rede. This is when someone's words are retold but not quoted directly. The words are conveyed in the speaker's own words without quotation marks. Indirect speech is sometimes jokingly called gossip speech because it involves retelling what someone said, often in your own words. Now let's look at the rules for changing a statement or a question from direct to indirect speech. Number 1, we need to establish if it is a statement or a question sentence, 'n stelsin of 'n vraagsin. By 'n stelsin, it will be Sarah sê. She is making a statement. She is saying something. Met 'n vraagsin, it will be Sarah vra. She is asking a question. Number 2, we need to identify the tense of the sentence. We also need to look at the introductory verb to see what tense it is. Sarah sê, present tense. Sarah het gesê, past tense. Number 3, we need to identify the pronouns because the pronouns will change to the third person. And number 4, we also need to identify the verbs because verb 1 will move to the end. Nou gaan ons kyk hoe ons 'n stelsin kan verander van direkte rede na indirekte rede. We are going to change the statement from direct speech to indirect speech. Kom ons kyk na ons woorde. Sarah sê, ek is baie bly. We are going to write the part up to sê. It is a statement. Sy sê dit. Sarah sê. And then we are going to drop the colon and the quotation marks because it is not her direct words anymore. We are saying what she said. Because it is a statement, we are going to add dat. Sarah says that. Sarah sê dat. Number 3. This is where we will start with her words and we need to change the pronouns to the third person. Guys, I will do a separate video on the list of pronouns that typically change when converting from direct speech to indirect speech, along with examples in both Afrikaans and English. For now, let's focus on this sentence. Sarah sê, ek is baie bly. Sarah sê dat sy baie bly is. Can you see where the pronoun changed? Sarah sê ek en Sarah sê dat sy. And then number 4, the verb will go to the back. Remember that the word dat is a group 3 conjunction, which means that the verb will go to the end. And now we are going to look at a question sentence, a vraagsin. Let's look at our question. Sarah vra, is ek slim? The answer to that question can be ja of nee. Now, when we have a question that the answer can be ja of nee, the format will stay almost the same as with a stelsin. But one thing will change. Let's start. Write the part up to vra. Remember, it's a question. Sarah asks. Number 2. This will be different. It is not a statement, so we cannot have dat. We are going to have of. Sarah vra of. She is asking if. Number 3. We are going to change the pronouns to the third person. Sarah vra, is ek slim? The ek will change to sy. Sarah vra of sy slim is. Number 4. We move the verb to the back. Our verb is. Sarah vra of sy slim is. We do not use us. We don't say Sarah vra us. We say Sarah vra of sy slim is. Let's look at another example. Sarah vra, wanneer eet ons ontbyt? Now the answer to this question is not simply ja of nee. It needs an explanation. Now when we have question words such as wie, wat, waar, wanneer, hoekom, that need an explanation, we will do things a bit differently. We start by writing the part up to vra. Sarah vra. But now we are not going to use the word of. We are going to leave the question word there as a conjunction. Sarah vra wanneer. We take away the colon and the quotation marks. Sarah vra wanneer. And then we change the pronoun to the third person. Sarah vra wanneer hulle ontbyt eet. The verb goes to the back. Please note that all question words are group 3 conjunctions and the verb 1 will go to the back. This was just a basic recap of how we change a basic statement and question from direct to indirect speech. I will continue to make more in-depth videos and relevant topics. Leave me a note in the comment if there is anything you particularly struggle with and I will try to assist. I will see you in the next lesson. Please click like and subscribe for more to follow.